Yo, everyone, welcome back to the Terminal 5 Comedy Podcast. I'm back.
What's up, Yazid? How we doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man.
You are back. T5
How was it, man?
office.
Back from California.
Tell them where you were. Tell them what was going on.
Yeah, so I spent a whole month in LA.
You Hollywood as hell
3-4
now,
days
man.
in San Francisco, but for the most part, it was in LA. Also was doing a lot of stand-up out there, too, so that was really, really fun.
Tell us where you performed at, man. Your favorite show, your least favorite show.
I would say in Don't Tell. For the Don't Tell, it was at a corporate building. So like half the people there worked at that building.
Oh, that's freaking
so
lit.
I felt like since they were all coworkers, they weren't sure whether to laugh or not to laugh.
Yeah.
Half of them at least, but the other half was just random people. So yeah.
Did you see anybody famous in LA, man?
He looked at
I looked at myself in the mirror. Yeah, I saw myself. No, who did I see? There was this one. So the way I got the SF shows was through my friend Daoud, which is really super funny. Shout out Daoud, by the way. Daoud is good people, but he got me the shows out there. He also got me connected with a few people out in LA as well, since he lives in LA now. We went to a stand-up comedian Halloween party. It was mainly stand-up comedians that were there. So I went there and then I met Beth Sterling. So she's a comic that has her own HBO special, I believe. So yeah, but she's really, really funny. So
yeah, she's from Chicago too.
Yeah, or I don't think she's from Chicago, but she lived in Chicago for a while. That's where she started doing comedy. Yeah. So
I'm actually curious now because now all of us have performed outside of the city. What would you compare? Because on Friday we did Venue, we did MSA for Venue. Let's compare audience. How do you compare like an audience like that versus an audience like the Don't Tell crowd of corporate people? Or like a Comedy Store crowd of just freaking comedy fans.
Let me tell you something about the Muslims. No,
we're keeping that.
No, but a lot of Muslims I feel aren't exposed to the comedy world as most people in this country have been. So it's like they're still getting comfortable with well, should I be talking? Should I not be talking?
Yeah.
They're very delayed with laughter. I'm not sure if you realized that during our show, but they're like, by the time they got the joke, it was like an extra 3 seconds after until they were like, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they're not really familiar with the comedy art form like that. Yeah, at least that younger crowd,
I disagree. I think it's more if they were at a comedy club themselves, it would be normal. I think the fact that it's like a Muslim show, everyone comes into the show thinking like, oh, this is a Muslim branded event. I need to be on my best behavior type thing. So like if you say even close to an edgy joke, they're gonna be like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to laugh here. So that's the thing. And I think the way to break that down is to first show them that to get comfortable, like Momo did when he was hosting, teaching them like, okay, like this is just a regular comedy show.
Yeah.
Don't raise your hand. Cheer, give us some energy, things like that. And then I think people open up. Like when Rami went up, like you wouldn't be able to tell if that was a comedy club or what. Like everyone was laughing. They had their mouths open. They're like shocked but still laughing type stuff.
Shocked but still laughing. There you go.
So like that's
fine.
I just think like it's not like, oh, they're not familiar with it, because they'll watch Netflix specials, they'll watch anything, they're like, oh, this guy Nate Bargatze's funny, Dave Chappelle's funny, they'll say all these guys are funny, but then when they go to a Muslim branded event, they're like, I have to be on my best behavior because we're gonna pray Isha after this.
As a group.
Yeah, so like I can't laugh at the joke that like it insinuates something about sex. So then
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think both of you are right. I think there are some crowds that you can even poll them and they'll say, yo, this is my first ever comedy show. I've never been to one. And in that case, the real interesting thing is like, now you're not only introducing yourself now to these people, you're introducing an entire art form to these people, which is like kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, it's definitely a mix of both for sure. Because there are some that it is their first, and I'm sure a lot of them at the venue show that was their first. But I think you're absolutely right. If they were like at a Laugh Factory on like a Saturday night, I'm sure that
they would be much more open.
Yeah, but that's just the environment for it. But we created one.
Yeah,
thanks to you for doing that.
Yeah, because most MSA events, they're just like round tables, half the audience isn't even facing the stage.
Yeah.
So then I just kind of took initiative. I was like, yo, let's just change it up. And I asked them, like, hey, can we move the tables? So
that was clutch.
We can just set up the chairs as if it's like a comedy show. So
yeah, mashallah. No, that was fun. Shout out to Ben U. You guys, thanks for having us. We'd love to come back. And any other colleges, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Light that place on fire.
Yeah, we'll light that place on fire. I just this guy Yazid was talking about how he gained 10 or you lost 10 pounds. Did you know how like the LeBron cap stuff is going on? Did he just be lying about everything? And then they no, not that you are. It just reminded me of it. But what's his face? There was that one clip, the new clip. There was some guy on his TV show that called him out on it. He's like, you see, they're talking about you on Twitter. And then he literally lied in the middle. He's like, we were just talking about that the other day. He said the same lie that he's been saying, bro. But there was one article. This is like what I just remembered now. I don't know. I guess he used to train like a Navy SEAL or something. There was like some article about this. And he said in one game of basketball, in between the tip off and the final buzzer, he said that he gained 10 pounds throughout playing the game of basketball.
While he was sweating and losing weight.
While playing the game. And you know what? Everybody believed it. Everyone's like, this guy's not human.
It's LeBron.
Yeah, we're like, it's LeBron.
It's
no way.
definitely a lie, but the weird thing is like Dwayne Wade like said, yeah, that's what
of
we
course
saw.
he did.
But like, why would you?
He comes back just freaking swole as fudge at halftime. It's just like, they were like, oh, he's not human. No, he's just a liar, bro. He's just more human.
Jeez.
Dude, that's the funniest. I just remember that when he said that. I was like, oh, that's so funny that you gain 10 pounds while playing a game where you sweat and you're losing
all that water
weight.
Yeah.
It's so funny, man. Shout out LeBron, man. Hey, if you see this,
welcome on the podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. I would love to know the science behind this.
T5.
Listen, guys, we actually have some questions from the fans themselves, people who submitted questions to our Instagram. Just talking about their life and talking about what they want to talk about. And Momo has them ready.
Momo's going to tell us the new segment, Momo. What's the new segment?
C5 helps. We have these questions sent to us, and we want to help you guys out. Our first question is from this girl. She asks, I've been dating my boyfriend for 2 years, and he still hasn't told his parents about me. Should I break up with him? What do you guys think?
I think you should just keep holding it off.
Holding it off? So she should not break up with him?
Then not break up with him, and then don't tell her parents nothing.
How long? But she's been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah, I mean,
she wants to get married, but this guy's like, she doesn't know where she stands, man.
This is Muslim dating, bro.
This is Muslim dating.
No one knows.
Common?
No one knows until everyone knows. That's just how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think a guy is less serious if he doesn't tell his parents?
No.
What is he then?
A bitch.
T5.
Okay.
This guy sounds like he doesn't know what he wants, man.
Well, if that's the case, what should he do, Momo? What should she do?
She should break up and know her worth.
Hey, know her worth. Ooh. Hey, this deserves a
Wow.
That's
man.
Know your worth, woman. Get out of
2
there.
years? That's a joke.
Get out of there. All right? Someone else would tell you, dude, I know people that have gotten married after a week, man. It's true. I think I did. Would you? No, right? Never mind. I don't know anybody that got married after a week. I thought I did.
In economics, it's called sunk cost. You know, sunk cost? It's like if I bought a movie ticket right now, and then an hour later, I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't feel like going. That's a sunk cost, and I just wouldn't go. Rather than going to something I would not enjoy.
Yeah. No,
So this is what this girl needs to do. 2 years is sunk cost. If you keep moving forward, then you're just going to be doing something you don't want to do.
No.
If you're even asking us for this question, means you're already like don't want to do this, like you don't want to be with this guy.
You're asking 5 comedians.
Like, yeah, seriously, like
there's only one successful relationship in this entire group.
We're 20% success rate right now. So
yeah, I think so. T5 says you should just cut your losses.
Cut your losses.
But also men, if you're not serious, just say it right away, bro. Don't waste no one's time, man. It's not cool to waste someone's time.
Don't be a bitch.
You know, that's don't waste someone's time. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Women's time is precious, man.
Unless you're
Literally.
like 19.
You're on a clock.
Almost what? What'd you say, Momo?
Nothing.
T5.
We have this guy, he messaged us. I took time off from work for Christmas break. My time off got approved.
I love the pauses between Momo's words.
Christmas break.
And he doesn't realize he does it, bro. He reads auditions for me and he'll do the same thing. There's one, he's like, I like what you have going on here. I'm just like sitting there like, how can I not break? He's like, what do you mean? That's how it says. That's how it says, man. That's how it says. It's like someone put freaking double spaced. Momo's reading this double spaced.
So the question is, I took time off from work for Christmas break. My time off got approved, but yesterday he told me that I need to cancel my vacation because he needs me to cover his shift. So should I cancel my vacation? Should I quit? What should I do?
Adil, I feel like this is your.
You're the only one who works in corporate.
I mean, we don't know if this guy works in corporate. He could be
Yeah,
a substitute teacher. He could be a
Just drop
massage
the shift.
therapist. He could be a gas station manager.
True.
I think Yazid should take this because he's the closest to the managerial position. Would you ever tell your coworker, someone you manage, hey, you need to cancel your vacation because I need you to cover me? Would you ever say that? And what should this guy do in this situation?
Depending on the time frame of when he reached out. Like if it's on some last minute, like, hey, a week before, yo, I gotta go.
So in this case, it's a month before though, right? Because right now it's November and Christmas is in December.
Yeah.
So
But he's been had this time off. Though.
yeah.
Yeah, so, and he has this time. Yeah, you gotta, do what you gotta do. I mean, I would unfortunately have to cover for your bitch ass.
T5.
Okay.
Bro, let me tell you, this is what I think you should be doing, man. Quit that job.
Uh-huh.
Mom was like, just leave everything. Leave the man. Leave the job.
I think I always believe in just letting go, moving on. Seems like he didn't respect you here.
That's what I was thinking. He doesn't respect your
There's
time.
no respect.
Don't respect the time, man.
I tell you what this guy should do, man. He should quit. Number one, first thing, go into this guy's office, say I quit, walk out, download Robinhood, invest in crypto. This is the time.
Crypto coming back?
I hope so.
Bro, so do I, man.
Hey, Momo, so do you.
No, that was a sunk cost, dude. Yeah, sunk
Let me
cost.
tell you something. Quit the job, bro. Find something better. Know your worth, king.
Yeah. You know
your
what?
worth.
You should quit your job, find this girl that's going to break up with this dude.
Yeah.
And you guys should get together. I think they would make a good
Yeah.
couple.
This is a matchmaking now, baby.
Yeah.
Forget Indian matchmaking on Netflix.
T5 helps people get married.
That's what we do. Before the next question, Adil, could you give us a word from our sponsor, please?
This episode is sponsored by Mommy's Breast Milk Cafe, where you can get your lattes made with breast milk.
Mommy's Breast Milk Cafe. Straight from the tit.
Do you guys drink coffee?
Yes.
You don't, Rami. I don't ever see you drink coffee.
I only drink water.
Wow. So hold on.
Are you
Something?
anti-caffeine?
No, I just drink water. I don't need caffeine. I operate off life, Momo. You understand?
How about you, Yazid?
Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I got hooked on drinking coffee ever since I went to LA.
Of course you did. Yazid. You
you
know what else
would.
you got hooked on, Yazid? Cock. T5. What kind of coffee were you drinking?
Just so what my friend Moaz had was nitro brewed coffee.
Wow.
It was
At
like-
home?
Wait, what is that?
Yeah, so it was one of those like cold pressed like little espresso shots that we would have in his freezer, and then you just heat it up and it's ready to put in with some water and boom,
You're drinking this every day?
there's your cup of coffee.
What
Are you
flavor?
drinking it now that you're back?
I mean, it's just regular coffee. Now, but like, I realized
So now you
I
built
went,
a
I went 2
habit for
days without
drinking.
drinking coffee. I'm like, yo, I feel like terrible. Now I'm
caffeine headaches type thing.
So now you
Yeah.
built a habit for caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on quitting it, or do you want to sustain this great habit you have?
Great habit.
Is it great? I mean, most of America drinks coffee.
Yeah.
So is it
America
great,
runs
or-
on Dunkin'.
Dun dun dun.
It's I don't like
And
that I have
Mommy's Breast
to.
Milk Cafe.
I don't like that I have to go and piss after an hour.
Actually, you have to shit after coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
Coffee's a
it can
laxative.
to some people. To some
Yeah,
people.
for me, if I shit later on in the day,
You be shitting all day. Easy.
yeah, then it's like now it's like my okay. You know, I'm not even gonna get into detail.
Shit comes out of his mouth every day. All right, what's the last question? We have one more.
Last
right?
question, guys.
We got a message from this guy. He wants to be anonymous. My aunt's turkey is very dry every year for Thanksgiving. Would it be rude for me to bring my own?
Put some masala on the turkey, man. Call us, bro. Enough is enough, bro.
It's Sean Masala, dude.
Yeah, put some freaking spices on it, bro. Eat the
But
turkey,
if he
man.
wants to bring his own turkey, is that rude?
Just invite more people, then bring a second turkey.
And then only go after that one. Make sure it's
Yeah.
situated in front of you.
Yeah.
Table.
Turkey's dry in general, but I feel like there's a way that it's
To make it juicy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we just haven't figured it out.
Listen,
yet. My
I
family.
would say, disrespect your aunt, man. Bring chicken.
Ooh.
But no, is he asking if he could bring like an uncooked turkey, or is
No,
he-
like another
cooked one?
yeah, a cooked one.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think? What do you think?
I think it would be totally fine to do it. I think, but you do have to hide it. It would be fine. It would be fine in the sense as long as your aunt doesn't find out. So what you do, I think what he has to do is he has to get there early.
Replace it.
And he has to have a partner.
Replace the turkey.
No.
That's like Disney Channel. They can combine and shit.
No. You guys have a partner, right? So you go early, you get there, you find a room that has a window, and you have your partner bring the second turkey through the window, and then you hide it in the closet of that room. And then every few minutes at the table, you're like, I got a stomach, and then you gotta go. You go to the bedroom, go to the closet, and then you eat the turkeys. And in this way, you get the whole turkey. You don't have to settle for the breast. You're gonna get the whole leg. You're gonna get the thigh. You're gonna get the dark meat and the good stuff.
But what about everybody else?
What about everyone else? And then you can, have an after party. After you gotta take it out of the window, right? Leave it there, and when you come back outside, you grab it, put it in your car, take it to your friends, man. The people who don't have families.
I like that. He says switch the turkey.
I think it would just be easier just to switch the turkey, man.
Switch the turkey? How would it be easier? What would be your strategy, though? Because this lady's, like, I'm assuming she's going to be in the kitchen the whole day.
He's as long as hell arms, bro. He comes
his arm comes through the living room and just, like, grabs the turkey out of the oven with his bare hands. I don't know, man. I can't see a way that works. But I think if you have a partner, like, if I was doing it right, I would call Momo, like, yo, Momo, I'm going to make this turkey. Come with me. Stand outside the window. Hand it to me. Put it in the closet. And then, during the thing. It's funny, actually. One time, I was at a family party. And this aunt I had, she made biryani. And I love biryani. It's my favorite food. And I saw it, and it looked amazing. Like, the way I was presented was amazing. So, like, when I was taking my plate, I, like, stacked my plate with biryani.
Ooh, no.
And I go, and we're eating in the guest bedroom. Like, all the kids would eat in the guest bedroom on the floor. And then I, like, take one bite. Lady forgot to put any salt in it. So, like, it tasted like nothing. Like, nothing. It was just, like, I was, like, looking at biryani but not tasting anything. So what I did was actually, I opened the closet of the guest bedroom, and I threw it under some clothes, and I covered it.
Wow.
Then I left.
There was no garbage can in that room?
No. So then it's kind of like a reverse situation. I think that's why I thought of it that way, is that you hide the turkey in the closet.
This is just fine. They're like looking for their new old shirt, and they
find a plate of biryani.
I was like, they're like, still good. Just freaking keep going. Come home from the gym hungry as hell. You're like laying. Is that? Mama, what do you think?
Man, I would just come up with my own turkey, bro. I'd pull up my own turkey and be like, hey, I was supposed to make the turkey. I thought we talked about this.
Like, make sure like it was a mistake. Like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a better turkey.
Yeah. But even though I'm going to know I had the better turkey, I would just be like, oh, I thought I was supposed to make it. I thought we discussed this. What? No.
But what if your turkey's also dry?
That's not
and the people turn
That's
on
not
you?
possible.
That's not possible.
But what if it happens?
It's not possible.
Are you a turkey connoisseur?
Have you ever had my turkey before?
Have you?
Shut up! You have not tried my turkey, man. My turkey is stuffed.
This is why.
What is this?
I'm gonna stuff you first before I stuff my turkey.
Hey, Momo,
man.
you better make all the turkeys you can while you're still alive.
T5. So would it be rude for him to bring his own turkey?
Do what you want, man.
Yeah, you got to do a final answer. I'll say do what you want.
What if she likes it?
Yeah, and I think Momo's answer is the best. Mine might be a little complicated.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, but
I agree.
that's not. Don't agree with it.
Did you guys ever celebrate Thanksgiving?
Would I ever celebrate it?
Did you guys, growing up, did you guys celebrate Thanksgiving?
I mean, we would have family gatherings, but there would never be any turkey because we don't do that shit.
Yeah.
What would you have?
That's very American.
Desi food. All kinds of desi food.
Yeah.
Yazid?
Growing up, no, we'd also have family gatherings, but it wasn't until like 5 years ago that we like started bringing turkey. My parents.
Why'd you laugh, man?
But the thing is, I feel like that was the case because I was actually at the Mediterranean store yesterday, and they had halal turkey.
Crescent?
Yeah, it's like by Crescent. They had halal turkey available at the Mediterranean store. Now they're promoting it. Now it's like a regular normal thing.
That's a good marketing thing.
Yeah, but even when I was in line, I was like waiting. I was only getting some ground beef. I wasn't there for a turkey. But there's this one guy. Everyone was there just getting turkey. There's one guy. He gets like very upset. He's like, "Oh man, I asked for 16-pound turkey, and you give me 13-pound."
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then I was just like,
Adam's just taking it mad about that.
Arab Uncle Karen. That's what that's what it was.
Arabs are so mad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kiran.
Yeah.
This guy's just be upset, bro.
And then the manager comes like, "Oh, what's going on? You gave him 13. How dare you? Go in the back. I'll find one for you." So he goes in the back. He finds one.
How does you mad about like dumb things? Like there's like real issues that we just ignore. The whole media like portrays us so horribly and we ignore it. But then we're just like, bro, but God forbid we give us a 13-pound turkey. God dang.
I mean, 3 pounds is a lot of meat, man.
It is. It is. It's a
Unless
big
is he charging the same as a 16? That's
No.
the thing.
They charge by weight.
By the pound, right?
But it's like since I'm sure it's like bigger gathering.
Yeah,
Bigger
yeah.
turkey.
Did you guys ever feel odd growing up when everybody else celebrated Christmas? Like when you were in school, but you didn't? Did they ever ask you a question or make you feel weird about it? Because you didn't?
I mean, I always knew that it was just not my thing. I never felt really weird about it. But one time on the bus ride home, it was like a few days before Christmas. We were in school, and this one girl on the bus was like very, very like sure that Santa was real, right?
Yeah.
No, Yazid.
Yes.
This was in freshman year of high school.
No.
What'd you say?
5th grade on the bus. She was like, Santa's real. Santa's real. And I was just like, Ashley, Santa isn't real.
No.
And Jesus is a prophet.
By the way, here's a Quran. Really, all your answers in here. All right, don't worry.
Did she cry?
Yes, she did cry.
No way.
Yeah, she
Why
did.
are you making girls cry, man?
Hey, this is what I do, man.
Yazid.
That's where he picked it up from. Been doing it ever since.
I was like,
The most evil laugh I've ever heard in my life.
That's the laugh. When he switches the turkey, that's the laugh. They will never know. He was the one who gave the 13-pound turkey, bro.
Yeah, so final answer back to it. It might be rude, but do what Momo said, because who cares?
Okay.
Food is number one priority on Thanksgiving, not people's feelings.
You guys like turkey?
I know.
turkey's all right.
I don't think I've had turkey before, but I don't think I have like a whole turkey where they have like a Thanksgiving.
Have you ever
turkey.
had my turkey, Momo?
No. How is it, Rami? Do you think you could sell it to me?
Sell it. I'll give it to you.
No, I mean like, what's so great about your turkey?
Well,
like, sell it to me.
It's not stuffed like yours,
That sucks then.
but there is something else inside of it.
What's inside?
Love.
All right, guys.
And that's our message.
If you guys want to send us a message or leave us a comment in the comment section below, any questions you want to ask the T5 members and the T5.
Yeah,
T5
questions like,
podcast.
how would you stuff Momo's turkey?
Or any questions or any hardships.
Yeah, so I would say, man, like, you know, we're here to help people, man. Like through
Absolutely.
through our comedy, you know, through our podcast, like T5 helps, and that's real.
T5 helps.
So like, you know, people watching, listening, like we're here to help you. You know, if you're having trouble with your parents, you're having trouble with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, you know, like your family, your aunt who doesn't know how to cook, like we're here to help, man. This is T5. T5 helps.
T5 helps.
So submit your
together.
questions, comment, message. If you want to stay anonymous, we'll keep you anonymous like we did these three people. But yeah, man, I think we did well, man. I think we helped a lot of people today, specifically 3 people.
Yeah. So leave us a comment, send us a message. We'll be back next week.
T5 helps.
T5.
T5 helps. Thank you.
Ooh, peace.
I was watching a documentary
Helps with your
about
brain.
there's this like facility in California that like people do like a 28-day fast.
That's called Ramadan, bro.
When we do it, it's like, oh, what are they doing? But then when Californians do it, oh, there's a study on it.
Like I'm saying, like we break our fast at 8 p.m. I'm saying they go 28 days, no
Oh, zero?
zero, no food,
Not
no
even.
water, nothing. Yeah, not even water.